Success, records, and international stars.
Arjen Robben!
Lewandowski goes for it again! You just cannot be that good!
That's the Bayern München of today, and their journey to becoming an elite club and a global brand is closely linked to one man, Uli Hoeness. After over 40 years with the club, Hoeness signed off with a big 4-0 win in Der Klassiker against Dortmund. Every goal a delight for the outgoing president.
There is an absolute goal machine. Incredible.
Traumhaft. Die Mannschaft hat von der ersten bis zur letzten Sekunde überragend Fußball gespielt und so habe ich mir etwa meinen Abschied als Präsident vorgestellt.
The Hoeness era at Bayern began on the 1st of July 1970, when the then 18-year-old from Ulm moved to Munich. The young striker had to battle with stars such as Sepp Maier, Franz Beckenbauer and Gerd Müller, and succeeded thanks to his pace and goal-scoring ability. Hoeness and Müller formed the most lethal strike partnership in the Bundesliga. Hoeness scored 86 goals in 250 Bundesliga appearances for Bayern. As a player, he won 3 German League titles, 1 DFB Cup and 3 European Cups, and also became a European and world champion in his early days. It had been a fairy tale career until this.
1975 habe ich ja meine erste Verletzung gehabt im Endspiel gegen Leeds United in Paris. Da ist mein Meniskus kaputt gegangen. Von 75 bis 79 habe ich mich teilweise mit großen Schmerzen und auch großen Problemen durchgequält.
Then one day the pain became too much. After a brief loan spell at FC Nürnberg, Hoeness was forced to end his playing career. But he stayed loyal to football. He looked for a new challenge and returned to Bayern as general manager. The timing was perfect, as the club was in the midst of a financial and sporting crisis. On the 1st of May 1979, Hoeness became the youngest general manager in Bundesliga history at the age of just 27. Although the job seemed like a suicide mission, Hoeness found his calling and enjoyed immediate success. His first season ended with the team's first league title in 6 years. Bayern's transformation had begun. Hoeness's big vision was to make the club independent of gate receipts. He thought outside the box and cranked up the merchandising arm.
Ich habe versucht, viele Dinge, die ich in Amerika oder in England mir angeschaut hatte und auch gelernt hatte, umzusetzen. Und das ist dann im Laufe der 20, 30 Jahre gelungen.
The success backed him up. Bayern dominated the Bundesliga, becoming record champions during the 80s. Hoeness also had a good eye for signings and turned young talents into international stars at Bayern. Under his leadership, the club gained an international profile. Great coaches and top players came to Bavaria and enriched the Bundesliga.
Chip in for Tony! That's the way to do it! Delivery goes back to Robin. He brings it round everybody and puts it in a corner. There is no stopping of R&R.
For many players, Uli Hoeness was like a father figure.
O presidente Uli Hoeness, para mim, foi uma pessoa muito importante na minha chegada em Munique. É um dirigente que vai fazer muita falta, mas com certeza deixou ensinamentos importantes para que aquele que vai assumir no próximo mandato possa dar continuidade ao legado que ele deixou.
Hoeness also set new standards in youth development. The Bayern Academy produced players such as Thomas Müller, Philipp Lahm, Toni Kroos and David Alaba.
What a goal! What a goal by David Alaba!
Hoeness operated with perspective and passion. The so-called attack department is the stuff of legend. Despite all of his authority, one thing remained the top priority: the welfare of the club. Hoeness also oversaw the move from Munich's Olympiastadion to the Allianz Arena. Revenues and membership numbers rose to record levels. Today, Bayern has the largest membership of any football club in the world. In 2009, Hoeness took over from Franz Beckenbauer as president. There's not enough time to list all of the honours won during Hoeness' time with the club. In total, as a player and official, there have been a whopping 59 trophies, including 23 Bundesliga titles. The high point, the treble in 2013. Success to that extent doesn't happen by accident. It was the work of a man who lived for this club with every fibre of his being and made it what it is today. An elite club and a global brand. We say Servus, Uli. The Bundesliga bows down to one of German football's most influential figures. What's been your favourite moment during Bayern's development under Uli Hoeness? Let us know in the comments.
Where are you going? The Bundesliga on YouTube. Stay tuned for more Bundesliga action.
Subscribe now.